Right, I remember when, and that means that there's something happened before, and you have a good memory of it. I remember when the Bulls did this. I remember when I was 17 years old. I remember something happened, right? It's about memory, and we want to recall a couple things. So this morning, we're going to look at verb tense, okay? We're going to look at a couple sentences, and we're going to talk about what tense is the verb. Y'all got me? We know there's actually like 12 tenses of verbs, but these are the common ones. All right, so the first sentence here. What tense is this verb here? We see Cameron plays basketball. Present. Present, right. Present, because he currently plays basketball. Like right now, he's a basketball player. All right, then we see the next one here. Christiana played basketball. It's in the past. Like she's a has-been right now. Like her best days, and she's gonna be like, "What you say about me?" You know, clown up. Her best days are over. She played in the past. Now she kind of shoots around like myself, and if you're beyond your prime, things happen in the past. All right, and then some people might not believe this retro, but Carter will play basketball. And then in the future, although he goes on the court, puts a hand in his pocket, and he goes on the court and he says, "I'm happy to be here." He will play basketball because he's not gonna be 6'10" and 240 just because he's gonna play some basketball. He will play basketball. So today we're gonna focus on the past tense because we said, I remember when. Some things happened in the past we want to recall, and we might want to go back to it. All right, so here's our scripture for the day. Galatians chapter 5, verses 7 through 9. And this comes from the Message Bible. It really broke this down like, wow, this is really deep, okay? And we see the verb here. It is bolded, it is italicized, it's underlined, it's in red and in the shadow because it talks about something that happened in the past, okay? So here's what this reads from the Message. You were running superbly. I mean, back in the day, you remember you were doing something really great. And superbly is an adverb, right? Adverbs tell how you do something, how you do the verb. So how are we running? Superbly. And superbly means what? Wonderfully. Great, fantastic. Excellent, great, fantastic, outstanding, all right? And this is Paul writing to Christians at the church in Galatia. He said, man, you guys are doing some really great stuff in the past. Back in the day, I heard some good stuff about you before. All right? You were running superbly. Then here's a great question that sometimes you have to ask, who cut in on you? Like, what in the world happened? I remember you used to do this all the time, like even our relationships, and we see on TV and things and stuff going on. We used to do stuff, but then like, I don't know, just something happened and I just stopped. Something clicked, and it's like a before this date and after this date, my whole life changed. So you, who cut in on you, deflecting you from the true course of obedience? You see the people in the church, y'all doing something right, and all of a sudden something happened, you just stop. Okay, this detour, we know what a detour is, right? It's an alternate way to go. You know, I'm gonna go another way. Okay, this detour doesn't come from the one, so we see the one, the O being capitalized, so the one's from the God. It doesn't come from God. So where does the detour come from? We're gonna talk about that, all right? It doesn't come from the one who called you into the race in the first place. And please don't toss this off as insignificant. It only takes a minute amount of yeast, you know, to permeate an entire loaf of bread. And Tina, you know something about that, right? Because you're a baker. You know, it only takes a little bit of yeast. You put a little bit of dough, and all of a sudden, overnight, oh my God, this is this humongous amount of bread. Okay, so we're going to get personal here. And the first thing we're going to do, we ask ourselves this question. Think about it for a second. You feel like sharing? Just go ahead and talk it out. Let's hash it out. So, during your Christian walk, I'm not sure how long you've been a Christian, how long you profess the faith in Jesus Christ, but all right, what's something that you used to do? Like back in the day, I remember when 3 years ago I did this. Right? What's something that you used to do that made you proud? When we say makes you proud like, God, you see me? I'm reading my Bible every day. I might not be reading but like a verse a day or a minute a day, but I'm really happy about that. God, I went to church 3 times out of four times a month. 3 out of 4. I'm really happy about that because I used to go at all. God, I didn't curse anybody out today. God, I didn't do this. I didn't smoke that. I didn't drink that. I'm really growing. I didn't curse somebody out. I wasn't negative. I was positive. I'm really proud. I'm really growing. What's something that you used to do in the past? So that means you don't do it now. Let's make sure we understand that. You used to do it last week, last year, but now you just like, I don't do it anymore. Personally, like, we want you, when you leave, walk out the door, every training I do, every time we get together, anything, I want to make a difference. God's words make a difference. So personally, like, well, I used to do this and I just stopped.
I used to go to church faithfully.
You did?
Yeah, like 3 times a week.
Wow. 3 times a week. That's a lot. And that's something to be like, yeah, because God wants us to be in fellowship. He wants us to grow. Like, as much as we eat, like I eat sometimes 4 or 5 times a day, right? So I'm trying to feed my body, my physical body, my body yearns for it. You need to eat. Oh, the cake looks good. Oh, that looks good. The crab looks good. Also looks good. But spiritually, that's what matters, right? So going to church. What else is something? Anybody else like sharing something you used to do? You're like, wow, God, I know you pleased with it. You blessed me.
I don't think that's gonna sound bad.
It's all right.
I used to, talk to God regularly, but I don't do that.
Wow. Just to talk to God regularly, but for some odd reason, just don't do it anymore. Anybody else? I mean, I know something you got.
I used to didn't pray. Now I pray a lot.
So, you used to did not. You used to didn't. Okay, so maybe let's say you used to pray all the time for the sake of example. Maybe let's say someone used to pray like, okay, so you show some growth.
Yeah.
That's good.
Thanks.
That's good.
Thanks.
We're all about growth, development, right? So these are some great examples. Maybe you used to pray all the time, and then maybe something happened in your life. You start praying. You start feeling discouraged. You start saying, "What's the point, God? I'm still broke. I'm still single. I'm still alone. Our relationship still ain't going anywhere. My finances, I don't know. Something happened, right? Something you did great. You used to come to church. Maybe you used to sing at another church. Maybe you used to sweep. You used to clean. I don't know what it is. Something happened, though, right? Because as the scripture says, you were running superbly. Going to church 3 times a week is great, because some people go to the club 4 or 5 times a week,
Oh, come on.
Praying all the time is great. Coming to church just once a week is great. I mean, praying for other people, helping out, doing something to serve the ministry is great. All right? That's some good stuff. So that's superbly. Then the next thing I'll point out is what happened that made you stop. What happened, Tina, that made you just say, I'm not going to church? Word. Blessings. Keila, what about you just say, God, I don't fool you like that anymore?
I thought he wasn't listening.
He wasn't listening. Wow. Just deep.
I just thought about something that I used to do that I don't do now.
Okay.
Well, not at this church, but in another church, I used to participate on the women's Sunday a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And, make announcements and stuff like that.
What happened?
But I don't do it.
Can you be transparent? What happened? Somebody must have said something that made you offended, hurt your feelings. Somebody, when they didn't acknowledge you, what happened?
It wasn't they didn't acknowledge me. Sometimes you're up and you're going to tell the truth.
And people.
And it hurts other people's feelings.
Mm-hmm.
And so then somebody, I guess, said to the pastor that, people need to stop getting up saying things.
You were hurt people's feelings.
Because I was telling the truth.
And then that bother you.
And so I don't do it anymore. I would get other people to be on the program, but I don't put on the program at all.
Right. And it's
this Sunday, I've gotten people to be on the program.
But you said, I'm good, right? And it happens a lot. I mean, I can think about a lot of people who've been here, brother, you've been here for mom, you've been here since day one. How many people have you seen who will come here and serve and do this, and I'm going to be committed, and then something happens, and they leave. You were coming to church every Sunday. We have Bible study in the summer. You were coming to church Tuesday night, you were cleaning, you were helping, you were doing all kind of great stuff. then something happened. Maybe it's nothing we did. We try not to offend anybody. But a lot of times the word of God offends people. Because the word of God says you need to stop being such a sinner. You're like, I want to be a sinner. I want to go out and party, have a good time, and drink, and have all kind of sex, and smoke, and do all that. I can't come to that church because the word will tell me to stop. He's not going to sugarcoat it. He's not going to tickle my ears. I don't want to hear that mess because I don't even go home and stop. I don't even delete numbers on my phone. I can't go to that church. They don't put on this show. It's just the word, the word, the word. I want to love you. I want to love you. I want to encourage you. Have a good time. But some people are like, Brother, you know that app, you get that message like about the police? It's this message, right? There's a number you put on your phone that takes you, there's a roadblock on Cynthia Road. Don't go that way. Right? So the word of God is like a road style, a pit style. The police, they're checking you. Like, do you have insurance? Are you drunk? Have you been smoking? What you got in your car? So when people find out, like the police over there, like, I ain't going right that way. The word in that church, I ain't going to that church. I'm going to go to church. You walk in the door, everybody, they look at you, like, ooh, girl, I like that person. Ooh, girl, what is that Prada? What is that? I like those shoes. And bump your head up. And they look at your car, nice and like, ooh, this is nice. I'm going to go to that church. Because I know they ain't going to bother me at that church. I can just fit in and keep doing my sin. I look good when I walk through the door. They don't try to encourage me, but we ain't seen in a while. Where you been? They don't care. But there's always something, always a trigger. All right? In behavior, there's an antecedent, there's a behavior, there's a consequence. There's a behavior that makes, the antecedent, what causes the behavior, then the result of that behavior is the consequence. So everybody here, you are doing something because the word of God is true. And then it's not the word of God is a lie. So we all were doing, even myself, okay, you were doing lab reports and spending time putting the sermons on YouTube and stuff. Oh, I'm busy, I got a new job. Oh, I'm traveling. Oh, I'm tired. I got basketball, soccer. We got this. Even you, Devin, you were doing great. People were really encouraged. Like, we had dinner last night. What was the sermon about last week? Ooh, I didn't post that. My bad. Why didn't you post it? Well, I was in Hansburg on Wednesday night. They had internet in my hotel. Well, I was in Biloxi on Thursday night. They had internet in my hotel. I have no excuse. What happened? Okay, we got to figure out what happened. And personally here, are we okay with being subpar? That's the next question. Subpar means not good, not as good as you are. Are we okay with knowing like I'm not superb anymore? Am I okay with knowing like I'm not God? We don't talk like we used to in relationships. Just even in human relationships, are you okay with just not being okay with the person you're in a relationship with? You don't go to bed, you go to bed not happy. Like, are you okay with that? Are you okay with knowing that God is like, you ain't talked to him in a week, you ain't going to church in a long time? Are you okay with that? Are you okay with knowing you can sing, you just sit there and don't ever get up and sing with her? Are you okay with that? Because I remember growing up, I made a sign and I keep it in my head and it said, Devin is amazing. You remember that sign? And I keep it in my head and I just remember, I'm amazing. I'm amazing. I don't care what anybody says about me or what's going on. But I am amazing. And I'm going to do some amazing things in my life. You have to say, I'm amazing. All right? And then even this thing in my kitchen is up on top of my cabinet. Where in the 9th grade, I remember when in the 9th grade, we had this state subject area testing kind of stuff. And I had like the highest score in the whole school district. And they gave me this big plaque. And it said, Devin Boone, #1, cream de la creme. The very best of the best. And I keep it in my kitchen. You walk in my house right now, you look up. Is it from 9th grade?
Yep.
To remind myself, I remember when you were cream, you were the top. You were amazing. But am I okay with not being amazing? Am I, as I say to myself, am I okay with being just okay? Like Rose, sometimes, how you doing? I'm okay. Okay is, Okay is, do you think God wants us to say, oh, I'm not bad, I'm not good, I'm God's child, I'm just okay? But this is what we do. And, I'm okay. God, we ain't pray. I ain't talked to you in a long time, but that's okay. You still keep blessing me. I know I don't serve like I should serve. I know I don't use my talents to glorify you and advance your kingdom. I know, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm fine with that. I'm sleeping at night. My bill's still paid. I'm okay with that. But that's dangerous. We're going to look at why it's dangerous, y'all. Because we got to beware, because there is something behind it. Those comments, those things that happen, the fatigue, the excuses. I was working, I was doing this, whatever. Fill in the blank for that excuse. Why you aren't being as superb as you are, as superb as you used to be, because it says you were, in the past, running superbly. Something you were doing was really great, it deserved praise. Something you were doing in the past is just like, oh my God, this is great. Because here it is. Let's point out, this detour, this trip we're on right now, where I don't talk to God, I don't pray like I used to, I'm not doing lab reports, I'm not posting videos, I'm not coming to church, I'm not praying, I'm not serving, I'm just subpar, I'm just okay. It doesn't come from God. If it doesn't come from God, who does it come from? Saved. He set these events up just so we could suck. He set it up, whatever it is, whoever he was, or whatever he said, whatever she said, whatever the job, whatever, he set it up. Oh, what can I do to make them stumble? What can I do? I'm going to plant a seed. I'm just going to let it get warm water, because over time it's going to be a little spring. Over time it's going to grow into a big old tree. All of a sudden, they won't be productive at all. All it takes is a little bit. All it takes is a little bit of yeast. It is a trick from Satan, and guess what? It is a big deal. You might think it's not. Okay, I'm going to just go to sleep and not talk to God. That's a big deal. It's a big deal. It is a big deal that you aren't serving. It is a big deal you are okay with not being great. It's a big deal. And why is it a big deal? Because you are just feeding into what Satan wants you to do. You have to choose, I want to serve God, I want to serve Satan, I want to follow his tricks. It's a big deal for you just not to show up. It's a big deal not to serve. It's also a big deal because it is preventing your growth. You wonder why other people are getting blessed, and you can come to church. We could do an experiment right now. We have a control, which means the person who does nothing. We have the experimental independent clause, the person who comes and serves. Two people walk to the door at the same time. First time here, they sit. One person sits every week. They just sit. They just sit. They just sit. The other person, they come. Oh, I can sing. Let me sing. Oh, I can pray. Let me pray. Oh, I can help clean up. Let's clean up. Let's sell some stuff. Let's do some stuff. And then the person who just sits, they just sit and they continue to stay in the same mess. Every week they get up for prayer. Can you pray for me in my relationship? Can you pray for my relationship? Can you pray for my finances? Can you pray for this? And then the other person who's just serving every week, they get up. You share, I want to thank God for my new promotion. I want to thank God for my proposal. I want to thank God for my wedding day. I want to thank God for my new child. I want to thank God for our new house. Just at the time, if you don't do anything for God, what's he going to do for you? He blesses even the biggest sinners in the world. Everybody looking at, oh, Beyonce, oh, she's a witch, and this, and Jay-Z, and they make people serve, and Illuminati. They're blessed. They're feeding whatever they feed into millions and millions of people worldwide, and they're still blessed. But here, a lot of us Christians, we just kind of struggle from day to day. We're blessed too, but God can bless us to be even more better, and more better to say in the sense that not just about what we get just here, but what we get eternally. Because only God knows. If Beyonce used to have a heart attack in her sleep, only God knows where she's going to go. Come on. Use this as an analogy. You could have like the greatest life. You could be wilding out all your life, and you live 80 years. You made $8 million, you have a gajillion friends, and all kind of fame and all kind of notoriety, right? But then you die and go to hell. How much fun is that going to be? You had 80 years of awesome life before all of eternity you just are suffering in eternal darkness, torture, pain, just unimaginable stuff. You can't even think about how fun it was to be on earth. Because you're suffering. There's no thoughts to even be had. Or you can say, God, I'm going to follow you and serve you and give my all for you for 80 years. I might not be that rich. I might not be that popular. I might miss out. When all my friends are going out doing this, I might miss out. But you don't want to miss out on heaven. Make that comparison. 80 years of life is like this. Heaven is like this entire room. I don't mind missing out. Because I know at one point I'm going to reap an eternal reward. That's what it boils down to. So we don't want to allow stuff to prevent our growth, prevent our blessings, and prevent the advancement of God's kingdom. Because if we don't do anything, who's going to do it? Nobody. Man, we don't get you in that white truck and fill it up with 8, 9 people. Yesterday, Foster, you sit on top of a car. We riding 6 deep in our truck. No, good and well, 6 of us can't fit in our truck. We did it. We're going to fit 10 people in your expedition. We're going to fit 7 people, 8 in your car. Kim, we're going to pay all these cars. Because we know somebody. You probably say, who do I know right now could be using this word? Who do I know right now that we could really do some great stuff? We're going to sell these doggone cupcakes. We're people cleaning. We're do all kinds of stuff. But we don't do it. Just don't do it. Nobody. Because at some point, we were all running superbly. At some point, we all accepted Jesus Christ. We were on fire for God. I want to do this. I want to do it all. Because God loved me. He saved me. He did some amazing things. But here's the kicker right here. We know that a minute amount of yeast can permeate an entire loaf of bread. One thing that was said, one thing that was done can get you out of church, can just run you off. We're going to look at an example with a glass of water and a couple drops of food. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. And this is slowed down for a dramatic effect. One drop, just spirituality just clogged up. From clear to impure to just, look how it spread. And when this is amazing just to think about it. All it takes is one comment. You go from being on fire for God to just, I just don't care. One incident, one bad breakup, one wrong thing that was said, one something in the word that really like, oh, I can't deal with it. One thing that Satan, this is Satan pouring this stuff into your mind. Your mind was clear. Your mind was focused on serving God. Your mind was about doing the things that please God, about spirituality. But these drops, you go from being clear, from being sober and conscious, to being just polluted. Would you drink this? As we watch this video as it close out, the entire glass of water, it will not even look like water. It will look like some punch or something. This happens to our minds. We would let Satan get in, and we get thoughts to get in there. Negativity, thoughts that cause depression, thoughts that cause rebellion, thoughts that cause us just to be sorry. Look at this. This started at a clear glass of water. And this is slowed down, right? Just to prove a point. But this went from a clear glass of water to just what we just saw in a matter of about 10 seconds. If you do the math, it went from 85% speed to 120 down to 200 and to 400. Just to show, in a minute and 15 seconds, you had a clear glass of water to what we just saw. A black glass of water. A minute amount of yeast. A little bit. All it takes is one thing to be said. How can you say that about me? To be heard. One action. How could you do that? How can they say that? How can the church say that? One thought. You don't need to go to church. You don't need to serve. You're not good enough. And you get that in your head and it just starts to grow and grow and grow. And all of a sudden you're out of control. And now it's no longer God who's in control. You are allowing Satan to use his little tools just to manipulate you. All right, here's what it boils down to. One of our favorite scriptures is whatever you're doing, whatever you were doing that made the scripture say you were running superbly. We point out you were talking to God, you were praying, keep praying. If you were serving, keep serving. But at some point you consider to be your height of your career, your spiritual walk, in your prime, whatever that is. Teaching, singing, leading, youth groups, whatever that is, you'll go back to it. Because we must not, in the next chapter of Galatians, we must not get tired of doing good. We can't get tired because we see there ain't that many people trying to do good. They trying to wash their cars,
Okay.
wash their clothes,
Amen.
get some extra sleep because they stayed out to 3 a.m.
Amen.
This is what they doing. They aren't trying to do any good. They just trying to please themselves, please the world, do things to impress people. But we cannot get tired because we are the hands of Christ, and we don't serve and do things for the kingdom of God. Nobody else is, okay? But we, the ones who are not getting tired, we, the ones who are serving, we will receive. That is future tense. It's not just saying you're going to receive a whole lot of great stuff right now, okay? Had a conversation with a coworker mentioned before, like, we don't get the dime. We don't get a lot. We pour out a lot more than you might think we receive, knowing that at one point we will receive our harvest of eternal life at the right time. The right time. We must not give up. Don't allow Satan to allow a little bit of yeast, a little bit of dye, a little bit of anything to come and affect your mind. And it all boils down to this as we get ready to close out. The conclusion of the matter is this. The grand finale, as my great brother back there would say, the grand finale of that thing is this. We must go back to running superbly. When it's all said and done, you need to give yourself a pep talk. Give yourself that pep talk. And the game last night, they were down 27. MC is like, I can leave early. I can go and get back with family and leave early, but something happened and just clicked. One young man, he just caught on fire, and the rest of the team, they just followed. A great comeback, great comeback. They just went back to doing what they did in practice. He went back to just doing the fundamentals. He went back to just playing great. You got to go back to run superbly. How we need to run superbly. Whatever you were doing that just made you feel like, oh, I'm so pleasing God, it is so important we go back to doing that. Go back to being in church 3 times a week. You need to start somewhere, start it. Because some people can't come to church. I'm talking about, well, I work on Sunday. Well, maybe on Tuesday. Tina be there. Somebody be there. Go back to praying. Go back to talking. Go back to leading. Go back to sharing. Go back to being a positive influence. So we got to go back to running superbly for the glory of God. So y'all ready to go back to run for your very, very best? Are y'all tired of being so far?
Oh, yeah.
Because we all are in some regard. We get complacent. We get lagged, we get content, we say, it's all right, God's still blessing me. It's all right, it's okay. But God desires our all, and that's basically what it boils down to. He desires our all, and we're just here just to give him our all because he gave his entire life for us. It's just that simple. So this time, we're going to have our confession of faith. We know that life and death is in the power of the tongue, and we truly know if you just go out and say, God, I'm coming back, leave out here with a plan and say, okay, God, I remember when I was doing this, I was on fire. Develop a plan to get back on fire. Develop a plan. How can I get back to the highest point of my life? So, if you don't mind joining me, we know that God's word is making me wiser. God's word is making me stronger. And God's word is making me better. Boy, that God's giving God some praise at this point.